Good rising, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope everybody is well enjoying this beautiful weekend. If you're new to my channel, thank you. If you are returning, welcome. For anybody watching and wondering, they said watching and waiting. I've had it rough. I've had it rough until my other half. I love you, mama. It isn't because of anything that you did to me that I had to let go. I had to move forward. I want you to know it is hurting me to my gut wrenching, bawling. I miss you. It's been 4 years I haven't seen you. I wish you and your family nothing but health, wealth, happiness, protection, love, light, guidance, peace, clarity, success. I thank you for everything that you have done for me and my children, my family. But we're on 2 different buses, 2 different roads, 2 different junctions, 2 different journeys, and I know that you understand that. I had to get that off my chest. This is a reading on ancestral generational healing, trauma. I said trauma bonding. I'm going to be channeling some information, messages. What type of chains are we breaking? What type of generational curses, holds, strong, bondage, strongholds, curses, agreements, covenants, pacts, promises, contracts, anything that is a limitation to us, our ancestors, our bloodlines, anything that needs healing, anything that needs purging. 211 is significant. All right, let's go. They said, let's do this. Let's get her done. Oh, my goodness. All right. I'm going to be pulling some cards, but I'm not going to show you the cards this time. I decided it will get confusing to me if I say that to say one of my ancestors are nearby. They're in bird form. I say that to say I'm going to keep these channeled, face to face. That said FaceTime. I'm going to keep the face to face as channel messages, and I'm going to keep the card readings showing my hands. They said somebody's hands are being shown. They said the Joker. And then they said 21, card counting, card dealing. So blackjack, Yonkers Raceway. They said forever 21. So maybe somebody, ancestral chains that we're breaking. What are, any sicknesses, illnesses, like I said, strongholds on the family, the bloodline that we're changing. They were attempting to change. Cycle workers. A lot of, I was going to say, deep breaths. Somebody's taking Lamaze, teaching Lamaze, or needs to take Lamaze. Reiki, healing, yoga. The bad health card comes out. Some people, some family members had bad health, lack of self-care. And it's very, they said bewitched. So the name Samantha or Darren could be significant. What was the mother's name? I dream of Jeannie, bewitched. Yeah, it's very fitting that the first card out is bad health. So again, ancestral healing is some of the chains that we're breaking is better self-care, taking care of yourself. Stop expecting people to be nice to you because or like you or love you. They don't love themselves. They don't like themselves. You can't take, they said you can't make blood from a stone. And then, isn't that a group, Bloodstone? They show me gambling, obviously, the card counting. Gambling. They said flipping houses. Sometimes things are good, but in relation to, there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance. What else we got? Let's see. They said arthritis. But anyway, like I said, going into taking better care of yourself, you know, that means eating better, having healthier habits all around, speaking well of yourself, speaking life into your life. You know, a lot of people by default don't recognize and remember that the ego programming is, a lot of people not even aware of the ego. They don't know that the ego is not them. The ego is a false-based program that you must overcome. It said Mr. Smith in the Matrix. What are they showing me? They're showing me, you know, like I said, better self-care. That's physical, emotional, mental, social, economic. Pay yourself first. A lot of people, we're breaking. A lot of people, the high honor card comes out upside down. Some people are not in high honor. Some people are being disconnected from the bloodline, disconnected from the crown chakra. DC is significant. And then they said 17, the number 17, which is the star card. Some people are astrologers, astronomers. There you go. Excuse me. I'm hearing allergies, hay fever. I hear hay as a name, last name, but I said last time. I said hey ho, naughty by nature. New Jersey Devils, New Jersey Drive. And then they said their hockey team, the Mighty Ducks, but I know that's not New Jersey's hockey team. Toil and labor comes up. Some people work too much, and there was no home work life balance. You were always at work. And see, me personally, that's why I had to get out of the rat race and off of the hamster wheel to take some major steps to implement and start building my own empire, amassing my own empire. I couldn't manage with the unfair choice that we have to make, either staying home with your kids, staying with your kids and not making much money. I mean, I don't mean now, I meant before now, because now we have the option to work from home. You know, I'm making that possible for me because I couldn't deal with the balance of constantly not having as much support as I would have liked with babysitting fees. And so it was either spend time at home with the kids, like I said before now, when working at home was really not much of an option. I mean, it was an option, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like today. It wasn't like, you know. And being at home or being at work, being at home with the kids and not making much money, or being at work and never seeing my kids, or when I come home, I'm exhausted. You run yourself red. You know, you burn yourself out. That's another curse that we're breaking. Burnout, running yourself red. And that's what West Indians, Jamaicans say. You run yourself red, meaning you're spreading yourself thin. And what do you have to bring home to yourself, your family, your children? Nothing. And as soon as you get burnt out, and as soon as you decide you're going to take a day off, they tell you that you're dispensable. Not just tell you, sometimes they take action to show you that you're dispensable. Pathway card comes up next. That's a number 35, and I'm getting like some people were flight attendants, and again, due to work for whatever many circumstances, I'm hearing the coal miner's daughter and the traveling salesman. Due to whatever circumstances, you were always at work, like I said, providing for the family, and some people were not providing for the family at all. You were just fucking off. And they said Dunkin' Donuts, Baskin Robbins. And we need to be empowering each other. We need to be standing together. We need to be building our new community. There you go, communities with amenities. They said all inclusive, you know. And then I'm seeing the name Mims. They said, "This is why I'm hot. This is why we are. This is why we are." The remix. And from that, I'm getting heat stroke. Some people were working in the field. And when I'm talking, this reading is this lifetime and throughout the generational lifetimes. They're showing me cards from my past life deck. Some people, like I said, when traveling away for work, it obviously took a toll on the remaining family members. Some people, the child card it didn't come up, but I was flipping. What's on top is the thoughts card, which is 16. Some people think too much. They think too much. They're too much in their feminine energy and are fearful to take action or the correct action or at the correct time due to fear. They said analysis paralysis. Some people were actually paralyzed. Some people died by drowning, died by fire. Jamaicans have a saying, if you die by fire, you're not drowned. Fire signs are obviously significant. They said irrigation. Some people worked in the irrigation fields and planting corn, planting cotton, planting, their own. Some people have a green thumb, and then I'm hearing fostering the word, and then obviously foster parents. Some people took throughout their lifetimes vows of poverty, vows of chastity, vows of silence. They're saying heal the throat chakra. I'm healing mine myself. Oh shit, there was something I was supposed to do today. I didn't do it. I am not perfect. No, none of us are. I don't want to be worshipped. I don't want to be, anybody minds being adored, but I don't want to be worshipped. I'm human. I have flaws, faults, and I'm I can't say I'm fucked up anymore because that was not that I was ever really fucked up. I wasn't fucked up to people, but I was fucked up to myself, not taking care of myself, not sleeping enough, watching the wrong things, feeding my mind with garbage, trash. As a matter of fact, as I say the word trash, I am thinking of years ago. I got told that somebody works for a sanitation company. They got stuck by a needle, hypodermic needle, collecting the trash. Of course, they had to go to the hospital immediately. They said the band played on. Some people have AIDS. Some people had HIV. They're showing me the part in Forrest Gump when Forrest and Jenny find out that Jenny is sick. So they said hepatitis B, C. I know, I understand my own grandparent had diabetes. She didn't take her medication. Some people don't take their medication. Some people don't take their medication because they forget. Or, so many people don't have access to the funds to get the medication they need for some people. So, some, like I said, say throughout my video, some people, I lost my train of thought. Hopefully it comes back. And the thoughts card came up again. So again, some people didn't think, not thinking. They don't move as quickly as they should. Like I said, not taking the right opportunities. Procrastination was my middle name. Some of these are spirits. The spirit, you saw that? The spirit of Bumblebee. I have to look that up. Bumblebee spirit. And then, of course, the Transformers are significant. Bumblebee lost his voice in battle. I did not lose my voice through several battles, although people want me to lose my voice and my life. Um, but that's not happening. But you tried it, said Spirit. They said better luck next time. And DuckTales, and that's what they said. Dr. Goose, somebody is a sitting duck, and it ain't me. And they said down goose feathers, pillows, pillow tops, pillow linens and things. Biggie, what's going on? They said it's Christopher today, man. Okay. Mr. Wallace, what's up? He said, please watch his documentary. I got a story to tell. That's exactly what's going on right now. We're telling our story. This has never been done before. Speaking out. Breaking cycles has never been done before on a grand scale. The way it is done now. Illumination is happening at lightning speed. They said the movie Bolt is significant. And then when I think of Bolt, I think of John Travolta, and I also think of how his son slipped. They say his son slipped and fell in the bathtub. He was 16, if memory serves me correctly, but the card that is on top as I relay that channel message is false person. So I never believed that. And the false person, the card she has red on, and you guys do your homework. Red, black, and white. And yeah, so many things are hidden in plain sight. HIPS, somebody has hip surgery, hip replacement, knee surgery, knee replacement, eye surgery. Somebody got their eye poked out. They have a patch, like a slick Rick patch. Like I said, not having the resources, not having the wherewithal. Some people don't care about themselves. Not taking care of your business, not handling, spending money frivolously, not handling, getting new things that should be kept new and due to negligence, and they said negligence and malpractice. Not taking care of them. I know somebody who got a brand new car. A couple months later, they was complaining about oil change and this and that. And I'm like, wait, what? Okay. Some people don't deserve to have the things that they have because they can't take care of it. And they don't want to take care of it. You just want to show everybody that you have things that you feel. Like I say, feelings are feelings. Feelings are not facts. Feelings are feelings, and facts are facts. The child card came out, so some people were breaking chains of having children and can't take care of them, having multiple baby mothers. And it's not to say that you can't have, obviously, more than one baby mother, baby father, child's parent, other parent. But just fucking everything that moves is not it. Not that it ever was, but even more so now than ever. We're breaking chains of our families doing spell work. We're breaking chains of behavioral and developmental disabilities and disorders. Psycho, being, showing me the movie Psycho and Jaws. Being a psychopath, sociopath. It said, blink and you'll miss it. And then I have some eye drops named Blink. Some people, like I always do this, some people don't take care of their eyes. They said carrots are good for the eyes. Yeah, carrots are good for the eyes. I said wordplay, double entendre. All right, let's see what fell on the floor. Sudden wealth fell on the floor upside down. Again, I feel like sudden wealth comes from, they said scheming, stay scheming. Some people can't stop gambling. It's an addiction. Some people were breaking gambling addictions to, when you hear the readings that talk about third party. Third party doesn't always have to be a person. Third party is anything that keeps you A third party is any third party that keeps the first two parties from handling their business, from going anywhere. And that is a message of concern. That's the card that's up next, and that's 14. The number 14 in 2011 is significant. It just drew my attention to the timer, and it said that due date. They were telling me, showing me the movie. So that connects with people. Having children, can't take care of them. Being pregnant, smoking, drinking, being on drugs. We're breaking chains of having our children taken from us. I've never had my children taken from me, but I had an ACS case one time only because we were moving from state to state and I didn't have an apartment to move to. But I needed assistance from the social services office. And apparently it was their policy or procedure at the time for you came from Georgia to New York with no place for your children to stay. So I was then assigned an ACS worker, which was absolute ludicrousy. They said ludicrous and lunacy. LL. They said ladies get schooled by Uncle LL. So the name Todd Smith, like I said, Smith and the Matrix. So Todd, I used to work with a Todd. Breaking cycles of mind control, breaking cycles of confusion. I don't want to be around people that are confused or like to be confused, not like to be clear on things. Like I tell you, what you don't know can't hurt you. What you don't know can't hurt you. What you don't know can kill you. See how long my hair is? It's growing longer and longer every day. This is how long my hair is because I hear somebody talking shit all that time passing. Your hair didn't grow nowhere. The fuck you talking about? You have less hair. People talking shit have less hair than me. And anybody who, you don't understand, like I said, I know a few motherfuckers who don't even have edges. Don't come for me and my fro or my dreads. I heard the word unruly. I understand that, I don't know how true this is. Back in the days, out here in Atlanta, they started asking for ID to view apartments when you're looking for them, because they killed somebody. They killed a realtor while they were on a visit. We're burning. They said Bonodi. We are leaving behind in the past, purging, like I said, murder, rape, incest, mind control, spell work, not standing in your power, not being confident, not developing your skills, cultivating habits and ideas that will further your education, empower you, and help you to get on the road to recovery. We're breaking cycles of drug abuse, porn abuse, domestic violence, speaking ill, negative self-talk, negative talk, period. We're breaking cycles of lower vibrational energies in general. We're breaking cycles of parents doing fucked up things to children. Siblings being fucked up to each other. I was listening to, I read, and I was just absolutely horrified. After 20 years, these two men, I don't remember, Google it. It said, Google me, baby. 2 years, a pair of twins, adult men, black men. After 20 years of one of the twins spending in jail, his twin came forward to admit that it was him. One twin did a crime and the other went down for it. But the guilty twin let the innocent twin sit in jail for 20 years which was the house card that came up. And then they said escape plan. We're breaking chains of the victim being wrong, the victim being shut up, the victim being silenced, while the pedophile, the uncle, the weirdo, the people, you know, the older family friends and father figures, mother figures too, that look the wrong way at their children, talk down to their children, talk at their children, don't seek to understand their children, seek to control, seek to steal their power. We're breaking chains of domestic violence. I mentioned that before. We're breaking chains of one parent family, single parent family. And sometimes it's best for a single parent to be a single parent because of the demons the other parent carries. And for some reasons, I never understood that now, but I understand it clearly. Some people need to be away from the other child because it's too much. It's too much. Personally, we're breaking chains of obesity, of, like I said, sickness, illness, disease, heart disease, cancer, lung cancer. They're saying lung cancer. They said CC and TC. Colon cancer, lung cancer, testicular cancer, brain cancer, breast cancer. Let's see what else comes up. Adjudication card comes up. That's 30. So that's the judgment. It's time. It's time to balance. It's time for Anubis to balance the heart on Ma'at scales and Thoth to write it down. Family room comes upside down. A lot of people's family, obviously, the black sheep always becomes the goat. And some people are goat herders and animal herders, period, shepherds. Like I said in one of my posts, I'm the sheep, the shepherd, and the mother. I'm the sheep, the wolf, and the motherfucking shepherd. And then I meant to say shepherd, but Shefflin came out. Tracy Towers, BX, what's up? What's going on? 718-914, what's going on? They said 212-516-631. They said 646-347-404-770 was a winning number last night. We're breaking chains of thinking that you know more than your child. We're breaking chains of not listening to your child. We're breaking chains of having many motherfuckers, you know, we're breaking chains of not protecting your child, not being there for your child. Your child can't come to you because you know everything. Only fools know everything, like I reiterate time and time again throughout my videos. I said food poisoning. We're breaking chains of codependency. We're breaking chains of, they said sicknesses like Munchausen syndrome. I'm hearing Bosnia. Munchausen syndrome and the other term, Stockholm syndrome. We're breaking chains of, we're breaking all chains that limit, of lack, limitation, poverty, sickness, illness, and disease. We're breaking chains of poverty, like I said in my last couple videos. Who the hell wants to be break? They said these are the breaks, breaking 1 and breaking 2. Family members are not happy about it because a lot of people have been working to keep you stuck. A lot of people have been working to keep me stuck. And I keep hearing, well, first of all, on the community card, there's 39 people. So there was up to 39 people at one point, if not more than that, doing spell work and magic on me. But don't you see how beautiful I am? Look how long my hair is. Look how big my boobs are. You guys are doing this. Everybody's sending me spell work. Look at me. I mean, just look at me. My skin is glowing. My hair is, I'm chosen. I never told you that. I showed you that through my actions. And now I'm telling you that because you pretended that you never want to see. So you ain't got no choice but to look. They said with your looking ass. We're breaking chains of just having any old family member, men, random motherfuckers babysitting because you want to go shake your hoochie ratchet ass in the motherfucking club. Or drink with your niggas, or, free the homies, but everybody want to say free the homies, but nobody wants to tell the homies to stop doing what the fuck they need to do to keep them from getting where we need to free them. I mean, the mentality of the fucking Matrix is meant to keep you stuck. And so those of us that make it out, they don't like that shit. They want you back in the, they said, yes, master. They want you back in the fucking program, back in the box, back in the barrel. Jamaicans and a lot of West Indians, other countries too, we get shit and we send, to the less fortunate by barrel. That's it to say that. So maybe somebody's packing a barrel or waiting to receive a barrel. When we were being abused, they said socially, mentally. When we were being abused sexually, we went down to Jamaica every year. My uncle we were abusing us. So the thief card comes up right on top as I was saying that. And so does the despair card. People were abusing us. We tried to tell. Nobody wanted to listen. Or when they did, they didn't want to hear it. Because to my disgust, dismay, and bewilderment, y'all motherfuckers had in on it. I keep hearing everybody knew but you. And that's why I can't trust nobody. Thief card comes up again. I cannot trust. I'm hearing my grandfather's voice. Never you do that again. I found out some fucked up information about all of my family members, which is why I'm leaving you motherfuckers in the past. Thank you for all the gifts for my daughter's birthday. Donations to the fund. Thank you. Thank you for donating towards the cause of cycle breaking. That's what we're putting the money towards, building our new empire. Thank you. I've never been enough. I've always been humble enough. 3131. Which is the bad health card, where we started. It said the circle is complete. The cipher is complete. My daughter and I were watching Skeleton Key the other day, and I literally almost vomited because I had a sick realization. Now, throughout my videos, I say I know that certain people, or specifically one person, wanted to be me, and that was disturbing enough. You want to be like me. You don't like what I do. You don't like me, but you're jealous of me and want to do what I do. But you can't do what I do. You can't even do what you do, from what I hear. So they said have several fucking seats. Stop comparing where you don't. Stop competing where you don't compare. You said some of you, am I not going to be able to compete anywhere? Yeah, I'm finding out fucked up information about old exes or, friends, people I thought were friends. Like I said, every time you tap into my energy field, I find out more information. I also find out I'm not the only person you guys have been abusing. You guys are sick and fucking twisted. False person and thief comes up again. That's 8 and 24. Sudden wealth comes upside down. Great fortune comes upside down. So that's 11. And great fortune is the 26 card upside down. 11 upside down. House. 13 comes out, and that's, like I said, the Scorpio card, the death card. Rebirth and transformation. That's what we're doing. Our mission here is too important for us to let any one of you goofies, ratchets, or sheep stop us. They said Unstoppable. I think that's a Liam Neeson movie. Changes. Child pornography, child exploitation, child trafficking, child anything, child abuse, child labor, anything to do with child. Healing the inner child, first and foremost. There's so many other cycles that we're breaking. But again, 33 chains is significant. 33 Biscayne, they said. And then they said Bisquick. So they said Peter, pumpkin eater. Some people are bakers, candlestick makers, literally. Some people are furniture makers, woodwork. They said whittling. And then they said the bevel of a needle. So some people, they said the Green Mile. The chair fallen, the execution. And they said Abraham Lincoln, somebody being shot, execution style. We're breaking chains of not being there for your family. Like I said, gang banging, hanging on the corner. We're breaking chains of illiteracy. We're breaking chains of, they said, radical behavior. They said, did you know that the projects were an experiment? It said Project X. Major changes, 555. Anything else? Let me see what else we got. Anything else, guys? It said Zebra. And look what comes up in the Soul's Journey card. Health. Bad health and health. Freedom comes up. We're breaking chains of poverty. We are implementing they said the pursuit of happiness, life, love, and the pursuit of happiness, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We're breaking chains of not speaking up, not aligning our throat chakras, not being aligned. We're breaking chains of being spiritually dead, meaning, the Egyptians considered the dead to mean spiritually asleep, because they know that the physical body could never die. The card, the honesty card comes up. I can't always see, and that's the honest truth, they said. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And that's what we're doing. I was just talking to my Lyft driver last night. We were having a conversation, good one, about the difference between relative and absolute truth. And I'm going to give you an example. My relative truth. How can truth, that's the difference. Some truth is across the board truth, absolute truth. As in, there is only one. And all emanations divide from that one. Relative truth. I was explaining to my dad a couple years ago, and he, again, hassling me about that. I said, Daddy, my relative truth, I am female. Your relative truth, you're male. My relative truth, I live in Georgia. Your relative truth, you live in another state. My relative truth, I was born in New York. Your relative truth, you were born in Jamaica. Do you understand where I'm going with this, you guys? And do your damn homework and research and stop listening to dogmatic beliefs. You understand what I'm saying? Corona means crown. It's our turn now. All right, let's see. Success. Yeah, I know that there's no greater goal than to love, self-love, self-healing, self-forgiveness, self-acceptance. I didn't realize that this was going to be such a long channel message, but they said weekend vibes, Failure comes up. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Yeah. They said, get like me. Don't hate. They said, don't hate. Recreate and procreate. There's a bee that keeps flying around. I know that's my... and that's the Pentacles. Look at the yellow card that comes up. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. It said, don't envy me. So Las Vegas, whatever happens here stays here. But don't envy me. Like I said, I put in the work. Some people are entitled, they didn't put in no work at all. You didn't even put in your work. You want to worry about somebody else's work. You didn't put in your own work, but you worried about the rewards. There will be no rewards. You're going to continue to get lessons until you pass a class. You want to be a super senior? Like I always give you guys the analogy of, I give you the analogy of high school. How are you graduating when you didn't do any of the coursework? They said the syllabus is not complete. All right, this is just part one, you guys. Enjoy this beautiful weekend. It's supposed to be low 70s, high 80s. Success card comes up again for the next few days. And then the last card, pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. That's exactly what the word namaste means. Excuse me. The God in me recognizes the God in you. That's what the term namaste means. The God in me recognizes the God in you. And they're saying from niggers to gods. That's a book, a 2-part book. Anyway, like I said, this video has been longer than I thought. The red regret card comes up. I know that I cannot change the past. No, I used to have regrets. Now I don't have any. I don't have any regrets. Even though people, like I say, people, didn't have my best intentions at heart. All of you guys, everybody in my past, left, right, up, down, good, bad, ugly, and everything in between brought me to where I am today. And that's on top. Loneliness comes up. I know that I'm never alone. It's not lonely on top. The true top, it could never be lonely at. So all that fuck shit talking about was lonely at the top. Motherfucker, you ain't at the top. That's why you think it's lonely. You're not at the true top. The true top, the true apex, they said apex tech. And then they said the return of the Mac. The true top, this is why when motherfuckers always lonely at the top. No, it can never be lonely at the true top. Never. It could never be lonely at the true apex because the divine is there. Your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, spirit babies, guides, angels, archangels, your deities are with you. Always and in all ways. It could never be lonely at the true top. All that other bullshit is for the birds. You guys be well. See you next video.